Boston already playing without Taylor Hall, who got nicked up in the win over Vancouver 3-1 on Saturday night. He's returned to Boston. Long shot by Barry, guided, and they're just going to continue to swap out. Top pairing guy, Matt Grzelcyk, is out of the lineup tonight for Jim Montgomery. Walking in, Carlo a blast, and that missed high blocker. Taken away by Leon Draisaitl. Frederick, one of 8 double-digit goal scorers in the lineup tonight for Edmonton. Stretch pass, McDavid shoots and scores! Edmonton takes a 1-0 lead, 2:17 in. That's 49 for the Edmonton captain.
They capitalize right here from this puck from the defensive zone. He's standing on the offensive blue line. I don't think Charlie McAvoy knew that he was standing in that position. No way you're going to catch him. Doesn't take him much. He gets there at the last second, but that quick release that he's used all year long, handcuffs Swayman 5-hole. And the Oilers take the early 1-0 lead on that beautiful feed.
And the deceptive way in which he releases that shot, Louis, you'd probably say that's one Swayman has to have.
He's getting to be one of the best at releasing the puck on the fly.
In front, and Nosek ties it. A loose puck, Nosek saw it squirt right to him and wasted no time in tying the game. What a response for the Bruins 13 seconds after McDavid had given the Oilers the lead.
Fourth line of the Bruins here. They get a puck in deep, they go to work, and as you said, Jack, the response, something the Bruins have done all year long. When they're down in the game, they just start to press, start to push pucks to the net, and you're going to see this eventually pop out right there. Beautiful little redirection to put it right onto the stick, and Nosek, who's in the slot. Hathaway, the new Bruin, a beautiful little depth pass right out to Nosek. He doesn't waste any time. Elevation on the glove hand side, and this game is tied just like that.
So 1-1, and we're off and running, and another collision involving Yamamoto and Pasternak. A shot into the chest of Swayman coming from Brett Kulak. He's actually missed 6 of the last 7 games.
He had some jump and warm-up too. He's excited to get back in the lineup. Boom.
And a big hit on Connor Clifton. 3 goals, 8 points in his last 6. Receives from McDavid, one-timer and a save made. Rebound, shot by Nurse off the glove of Swayman. Draisaitl the steal. On the counter. McDavid beats 2 men. Poke checked away by Swayman, and it flutters into his waiting glove.
Yeah, there was a motion of sutures on the bench, so I figured they were looking for someone to stitch up Brad, and that's exactly what they would have done. And there's no question he got cut, but it seems like it's not as bad as we thought because he's back on the bench. It's a good sign.
Foligno, give it go, and he scores on the back end. 2-1 Boston. Beating Skinner blocker side. Nick Foligno with his 10th.
What a season he's having. You know, he understands they've got a special thing going here, and he's really ratcheted up his game. He's a leader in that dressing room. 2-on-1 develops, beautiful pass back, and it's on the tape, and he finishes. Charlie Coyle looks towards the net, finds Foligno, and he elevates short side. As he receives this pass, he punches through. The old give and go. Give it wide, get to the net.
Coyle hovering. McDavid blew a wheel. Coyle takes it hard to the net, trying to go short side, a little stump, and a save made on Hathaway by Skinner. Nowhere to move for Marchand. Bouchard tried to nudge it out, came in front and redirected dangerously on that by DeBrusk. Monday Night Hockey has been a beauty thus far. Jake DeBrusk narrowly missing there, not pictured. In summary, the Bruins have had a pretty good go of it. Here's Draisaitl, a steal, a centering pass off the pad. McDavid shot, kicked aside by Swayman. What a chance that was for the tying goal.
It's incredible. It is a small fraternity, the goalie fraternity, so they're rooting for one another. Even though they compete against each other every night, they like to see that kind of stuff. And Stuart Skinner looked like he got a pretty good kick out of seeing that puck go in the net.
Skinner eventually to Bouchard, who saucers it up to Ryan for a clear. And Costin, what a finish, taking his man into the Edmonton bench. That was Hampus Lindholm.
Costin back in the lineup after missing some time. You always want to feel a hit. Get in there. You had one in the first period, and he hits a big man and Hampus Lindholm right into the bench, and then he gets a little shove back onto the ice. As
Marchand's clear, intercepted by Nurse. Laid ahead to McLeod by Fogle. He'll shoot it. Tipped and a save. Swayman rebound loose. It's underneath the right skate for a moment and then plucked. 42 goals for Pasternak. Right now, that's second only to McDavid's 49, but it's shot out by CC, and now Clean Costin. Out of the box, thrown in front and tapped home. Connor McDavid has hit 50 for the first time in his career, and this game is tied at 2.
Watch this, he gets his feet moving, and he's determined to get to that puck, nullify the icing. And then what a play he makes, little stop backhand pass to Connor McDavid coming late, no chance on that one. Best hands in tight than anybody in the National Hockey League. How fast he can make that move. No chance for Swayman. When he takes this puck, fakes, and tucks it home for his first 50-goal season in the National Hockey League. The first one to get there this year.
Camped out inside the right post, elected to shoot it himself, and now turned over a steal. Puljujarvi shot denied, rebound! And Puljujarvi in one motion could not flip it home.
Career high 5 goals already for Corbett this year, and he was right down under the top of the circle to blast that one.
Zacha. Corbett. Pastrnak snapped it toward the net, deflected, and then pumped underneath the bar. What a second effort by Pavel Zacha. Spectacular. 3-2 Bruins on Zacha's 14th.
Been good all year when they've been together. And it's second efforts, and this is Bruins hockey right here. The way they just funnel pucks to the net, they stay in the battle. Doesn't have to be a pretty one. It goes through the legs of Ceci, and a diving chop at it by Zacha is able to foil Stuart Skinner at that moment when he's going to play that puck. I love what Cassie said about him too. I agree with him. I agree with Ace. I agree with Keith. The whole panel in that regard. He doesn't care right now about individual accolades. He wants to win.
Nurse will shovel it in. Swayman turned over. Nugent-Hopkins centers it again. Yamamoto unable to handle that. Gives it up for McDavid. Back to Yamamoto in front, and that time Swayman with the denial.
Full possession this puck, and it's just the aggressive forecheck Edmonton early on. Top line going to work. Yamamoto with another grade A on the side of the net. Just couldn't handle that one. And then a nice move to take it on the forehand spin, take it to the net.
Draisaitl to McDavid, and Boston in dire straits again. McDavid already with 2 shooting, and Swayman able to hug. McAvoy, Marchand, DeBrusque, Pastrnak, one-timer! What a save! Stuart Skinner pushing across with the right skate.
On this play, as it goes across to him, the wide open top of the net, and he flashes the leather.
Edmonton finally pulls the netminder. Here's Draisaitl back to the point, no one home. And time will expire without Edmonton managing to get a shot away. Bruins win it 3-2.